So, reading today from Sri Gadadharashtakam by Srila Svarupa Damodara Goswami on the occasion of the auspicious appearance day of Srila Gadadhar Pandit. That personality who eternally wanders in Raj while playfully performing her own loving devotional service, in other words, Sri Radha, who is none different from Sri Gadadhar Prabhu, is the chief among the beloved damsels of Sri Hari. As the foremost of the beloved associates of the son of Sachi, in other words, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu, he reveals the process of service to Sri Radha and Krishna. I worship that magnanimous, exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. He is fully conversant with the process of manifesting the conceptions and moods of ever-fresh Ujjvala, Madhur, and other rasas. He is fully absorbed in sporting in the waves of ras within the ocean of astonishingly variegated loving devotion to Sri Gaurahari. He is the revealer of the foremost path of Rag Bhakti and the bestower of residence to Sri Hari's holy abodes, headed by Braj. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. He is venerated and worshipped by the multitude of bhaktas who have taken exclusive shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Sachisuta. Sri Krishna, who is splendidly situated within Sri Gaurahari's lotus heart, which is saturated with bhav, is alone his dearmost beloved and very life. Sri Gadadhar Prabhu has bestowed upon Mukunda, in his golden form as Sri Gaurahari, the nature of the moods of his own heart. In other words, Sri Radha's loving devotion to Sri Krishna. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. His sole purpose is to manifest the nature of seva to Sri Sri Yugala Kishore within the Nikunj. He always bestows rati for the moods and services of Srimati Radhika's Sakhis. He is the original form of the foremost Madhur Ras. As the best of Sadgurus, he always provides the protection of his lotus feet to those who take his shelter. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. He is dear to Mahaprabhu for having become the sprout that burgeoned into the tree of Madhuras, the topmost Madhuras. At the same time, he always desires to assist in nourishing the sprout of that Maharas in the heart of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he therefore gives pleasure to him by assisting him in relishing the bhavs of the Braj Gopis. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. He promotes bhakti unto Sri Gaurahari's lotus feet, which are always worshipped by the most host of exalted Brahmins. He is eager to reveal his own form, as none different from Srimati Radhika, to those who are dear to him, his personal associates. He bestows the immortal nectar of Ujjvala Ras through his instructions, which are extracted from the limitless Bhakti Shastras. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. He joyfully bestows upon his dear associates the ambrosia of his lotus feet, together with the nectar emanating from the great ocean of Madhuras and his own cherished Gaura Bhakti. He is always ornamented with the Ashta Kalya Lila Vikars, and he awards devotion to his Ishtadev Sri Gopinath. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. One who drowns in the waves of his practices of Rag Bhakti quickly attains the qualification for the moods of the Raj damsels, whose minds are like intoxicated bumblebees. Thus, the state of his mind also becomes saturated with Ujjvala Ras. I worship that exalted Pandit and Guru, Sri Gadadhar Prabhu. These 8 verses in praise of Sri Gadadhar bestow the nectar of that great Madhur Ras, which is the festival relished by the host of Raj Gopis. Indeed, one who regularly recites these verses with pure devotion attains the service of the lotus feet of Sri Gadadhar, who is none other than Srimati Radhika. Through this service, he can achieve eligibility for the jewel of bhakti to the lotus feet of the Son of Sachi. Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur